Okay, hello Cloud Gurus, how y'all doing? Welcome to AWS This Week, and I'm Scott Pletcher coming to you from A Cloud Guru World Headquarters in beautiful Melbourne, Australia. This week I'm bringing you some updates from the wonderful world of AWS machine learning because, let's face it, gratuitous and shameless use of machine learning and artificial intelligence is kind of in vogue now, and I am nothing if not a slave to fashion. This week, Amazon Polly gets some nifty new voices, AWS antes up big to help combat deepfakes, and get prepared to belly up to the obscene all-you-can-eat machine learning buffet spectacular that AWS is planning for reInvent. Plus, we announce the Guru of the Week. Amazon Polly is a really keen service that builders can use to quickly and accurately render realistic speech from text in a variety of languages. Now, text-to-speech is a deceptively hard thing to do, and most services end up sounding obviously like a robot. Earlier this year, AWS launched some voices that use a new machine learning approach using neural nets and a sequence-to-sequence approach versus the more traditional concatenative methods that just string together audio clips. Now, what this means is AWS has effectively trained Polly to speak with variation on inflection, tone, and pace that more closely matches how native speakers talk. And the difference is quite striking. AWS has now released the first non-English languages to make use of this advanced technology: US Spanish and Brazilian Portuguese. As a particularly neat feature, the US Spanish version is bilingual and can easily shift between Spanish and English accents in the same sentence. AWS announced last week that it has committed a very sizable quantity of resources in support of the Deepfake Detection Challenge. Now, a deepfake uses machine learning to deliberately manipulate video or audio files to make it seem like someone said or did something that they didn't actually do. And unfortunately, these engineered media clips are being used to deliberately mislead audiences, sway popular opinion, or even incite political unrest. Ultimately, if there are no ways to detect or authenticate digital media clips, that could really undermine the legitimacy of all digital data. To help combat this problem, a competition called Deepfake Detection Challenge has been established through a partnership among Microsoft, Facebook, AWS, and the Partnership for AI. Specifically, AWS is throwing $1 million worth of AWS credits, likely hosting much of the over 4 petabytes of training data being provided, and providing expertise via the ML Solutions Lab. AWS has announced over 200 machine learning themed sessions, workshops, and chalk talks for this year's reInvent. And that is a lot of learning goodness. There's even a special half-day machine learning summit to cover emerging trends and industry advances from some pretty interesting speakers. There are sessions geared to all levels of experience, from the newbie all the way to the seasoned veterans, and lots of opportunities to interact with those in the AWS ML community. You can check out the guide via the link down below. Speaking of machine learning, if you want a good warm-up for your reInvent Machine Learning Odyssey, why not give our Certified Machine Learning Specialty course a go? Brock and I dish out a healthy portion of machine learning theory and practice through metaphor, humor, and plenty of examples. And we have some great hands-on exercises. If you're feeling especially ambitious, why not sit for your Machine Learning Specialty Certification exam right there at reInvent? Then, when you crush that cert, circle back around to the A Cloud Guru booth for a high five from Brock and I. Now on to the Guru of the Week. Congratulations to Thomas Walker, a senior systems engineer at VMware in the Washington, D.C. area. That, my friends, is all the AWS ML news that's fit to print this week. This has been AWS This Week. I'm Scott Pletcher. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Keep being awesome, Cloud Gurus.